All right, here is the flute, page 8 from Tradition of Excellence, book 1. Starting off with number 14, you can go ahead and sing the rhythm. So it would sound a little bit like this. Ta, 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 sh, sh, sh. Ta, 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 sh, sh, sh. Ta, 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 sh, ta, sh. Ta, 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 sh, sh, sh. And then from there, you can pick your favorite note to play or practice playing it. In this case, the book says to try it on a D. So remember, D is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I made a mistake. It's not this finger up here, so it's just these. Your thumb in the back, middle, ring, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here is number 14 on a D. And here I go. All right. Then next up is number 15, where we work on switching fingers around, changing notes as we play that same rhythm from number 14, just in number 15 with different notes this time. So here it is. So you can practice it saying the letter names and moving your fingers before actually playing it. But here it is. And 1, 2, here I go. All right. The next up is number 16. Using half notes, whole notes, quarter notes, quarter rest, and half rest, pretty much stuff we've learned up to this point in time in the book. I'm going to sing the letter names first and move my fingers to get that practice in before I play it. So here's 16 with the letter names and fingers. And here I go. E flat, D, D, E flat, E flat, E flat, F, F, E flat, E flat, D, E flat, D, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, D, E flat, E flat, E flat. So E flat's weird to try to sing it and move your fingers with the rhythm, but it can work out. So here is number 16, Stepping Stones. 1, 2, here I go. All right, that last one I probably should have held a little longer, but you get the idea. So make sure the flute's staying pretty at the same level as what your lips would be. So if your head's tilted just a little bit, your flute should be tilted with it, not kind of like one of these, because it gets a little bit difficult to play. Make sure everything's kind of on the same plane and level. All right, number 17, Rain, Rain, a lot like the nursery rhyme song. So I'm going to sing it first with those words so you can hear how it changes in the second half of the song. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. All right, so you see they changed the rhythm a little bit. They added in some rests and took out some of the words. So those are some things you want to watch out as you're working on this. So here is 17, Rain, Rain. And 1, 2, here I go. And as as it gives you a warning there at the top of it. Make sure your fingers are close to the key so you don't want them flying away on you going too far away. You want to keep them pretty close because when you have time to change, need to change, it's all right there. So if my fingers look like they're way up as I play, I was trying to make sure you see what I'm doing with my fingers. Number 18, in a minor mood, we get introduced to a new note. It's highlighted in green there in your book. This is a C. So C is, if you remember, all the fingers used to play a D. So thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and your pinky and first finger that we've used a little bit for like F and E flat. Not so much this guy. This guy's just going to hang out for a while. But these two, those ones finally get to go down. And all the other ones that you used are now no longer up. So you're just pushing down 2 keys. This pinky key right here and your first finger up here. So here's what your C is going to sound like. So just those 2 fingers for a C. Now this is tricky because when you go from a D to a C, you have all these fingers that are going to switch. So it'd be helpful just to practice going really slowly from D, thinking about it, and then slowly switching to that C. And then eventually work on doing it a little bit faster. But here is number 18, in a minor mood. 1, 2, here I go. So that one's going to be tricky just because you're switching all of those fingers at once, trying to go right from one to the other. So you'd really just want to practice it going slow. To really think about how those fingers are changing. All right, number 19, hot cross buttons, probably one we all know. So here it is, hot cross buttons. Okay, we add a new note of B flat. So if you think about the fingers that we use to play a C, your first finger up here and your pinky down here, you're going to add your other first finger, and then you're going to add your thumb in the back. All right, so here's what that B flat will sound like. All right, so here's hot cross buttons with that new B flat. 1, 2, here it goes. And finally, on this page, number 20, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. All right, puts all 5 of those notes together that we learned starting on page 6 to now, and uses a lot of those rhythms that we've learned as well. So here is Go Tell Aunt Rhody. And 1, 2, here I go. So happy practicing as you work on page 8. Good luck.